Dropping 5 more memos, worse than the first. Here's what they expose. Hell yeah. Drain the Swamp by Al Waisman for freedomdaily.com. Now we are getting reports that sources close to Congressman Devin Nunes are saying there could be as many as 5 more memos or even more, which provide additional wrongdoing by Barack Hussein Obama's weaponized FBI and the way they colluded with the Democratic Party and the crooked Hillary Clinton campaign in 2016. Although a new source on the House Intelligence Committee is confirming there's no plan as of today to use the same process they used to release the Friday FISA memo again. A Republican member who has been briefed on Nunes' investigations has confidentially said that there are several areas of concern where federal agencies such as the FBI used government resources to try to create a false narrative and influence the 2016 election. Some have even suggested coordination with Hillary Clinton campaign operatives Blumenthal and Shearer in order to back up the false narrative the FBI conjured up in order to rob President Trump of his win and try to overthrow him once he took the oath of office. This would confirm what the Washington Examiner's Byron York concluded in an article he wrote this Friday after the memo dropped, where he states that the memo released by President Trump last week doesn't represent the whole picture of what House investigators have been able to uncover in their review of the FBI and Justice Department fake Trump-Russia investigation, which would indicate the fight over the memo could be replayed multiple times in the future as the GOP congressmen in the House Intelligence Committee decide to release additional information to the public to see. Via the Washington Examiner House Intelligence memo released what it says. Nunes memo, George Papadopoulos investigation triggered formal launch of FBI probe in Trump campaign. Trump on Nunes memo findings. A lot of people should be ashamed of themselves. Washington braces for polarizing Nunes memo. Nunes memo, Justice Department FISA's application never disclosed Steele dossier's ties to Clinton. Nancy Pelosi, Trump surrendered his constitutional responsibility by releasing memo. The House Intelligence Committee has released its controversial memo outlining alleged abuses of secret surveillance by the FBI and Justice Department in the Trump-Russia investigation. Here are some key points. The Steele dossier formed an essential part of the initial and all 3 renewal FISA applications against Carter Page. Andrew McCabe confirmed that no FISA warrant would have been sought from the FISA court without the Steele dossier information. The 4 FISA surveillance applications were signed by, in various combinations, by James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Sally Yates, Dana Boente, and Rod Rosenstein. The FBI authorized payments to Steele for work on the dossier. The FBI terminated its agreement with Steele in late October when it learned by reading an article in Mother Jones that Steele was talking to the media. The political origins of the Steele dossier were known to senior DOJ and FBI officials but excluded from the FISA applications. DOJ official Bruce Orr met with Steele beginning in the summer of 2016 and relayed to DOJ information about Steele's bias. Steele told Orr that Steele, was desperate that Donald Trump not get elected president and was passionate about him not becoming president. House Republicans released 4-page Nunes memo accusing FBI of abusing surveillance authority. The FBI and Justice Department mounted a months-long effort to keep the information outlined in the memo out of the House Intelligence Committee's hands. Only the threat of contempt charges and other forms of pressure forced the FBI and Justice to give up the material. Once Intelligence Committee leaders and staff compiled some of that information into the memo, The FBI and Justice Department, supported by Capitol Hill Democrats, mounted a ferocious campaign of opposition, saying the release of the memo would endanger national security and the rule of law. But Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes never wavered in his determination to make the information available to the public. President Trump agreed, and as required by House rules, gave his approval for release. Finally, the memo released today, not today, but does not represent the sum total of what House investigators have learned in their review of the FBI and Justice Department Trump-Russia investigation. That means the fight over the memo could be replayed in the future when the Intelligence Committee decides to release more information. Make no mistake about this, there are many people who will go down because of this obvious illegal scheme conjured by the FBI, Justice Department, DNC, and the crooked Hillary Clinton campaign, and rightly so. If any one of us plain folks would have done 5% of that, these connected elitists in power have done when they, under false pretense, wiretapped and spied on a candidate, Donald Trump, we would be going away for a long time. It's about time some powerful, elitist, swamp people go to prison. Don't you agree? Yeah, because again, why didn't the memo have a real big effect? Because people weren't arrested automatically. There should have been arrests made, or at least, knowing that the prosecutions are starting up for so-and-so and so-and-so. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's at this point, it's very nerve-wracking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.